Chinese and Korean cycle is of 12 years, and this is the 10th year, the year of the chicken of the rooster.
This year is a little bit different for us as a school. In the past, we have focused on Chinese New Year in Hong Kong, mainland China, and Taiwan, but this year we have the addition of South Korean students, so we have tried to include some aspects of that culture too.
It is time to remember that all life goes in a cycle. It is a time of renewal and a time of new beginnings and hope for the future. The days are getting longer and the first spring flowers are beginning to appear. It is the Spring Festival.
We hope you will enjoy the flowers, and we have little music for you from Hong Kong and from South Korea.
Our first piece of music is traditional Chinese. It's called Jasmine Flower.
At Lunar New Year, the family members will first visit the elders, and this includes the grandparents as well as the parents. It is also considered respectful for one to visit their mother and fathers-in-law during the New Year.
Gifts are usually given to family members and new clothes are worn during the holidays. Traditional food is prepared for many family members coming to visit for the holiday.
And Lunar New Year is the traditional to give red pocket with money inside. The amount of money should be in even number. These are given to children. They are married from employers to workers, which will bring good luck to the business. There is now even a digital red pocket app for giving money.
South Korea is famous for this food, and people from all over the Asia go there to eat traditional dishes. In our PowerPoint, there are food from both Hong Kong and South Korea.
A lot of preparation go into celebrating the Korean New Year. During the first morning, Koreans pay their respect towards their ancestors. Traditional foods are placed on a table as an offering to the ancestors.
This is a sign of respect and a very important practice on the first day of the New Year. It's also where they pray for the well-being of all the family members.
Many Koreans dress up in colorful traditional Korean clothing called hanbok, which is a beautiful long dress with a full skirt, often in bright colors. Hanbok is usually worn for special occasions such as weddings, Korean New Year, child's first birthday, etc. However, more people tend to prefer westernized, modern clothing as opposed to the hanbok. Another custom observes lighting of a moon house built from firewood and branches. This symbolizes frightening away the evil spirit for the new year. Many also choose the other wishes they want come true in the next year to the minutes.
We will now have a traditional Korean tune called Alila. Korea has its own musical instrument. Here is a video of the Korean horn.
Many traditional games are associated with the Korean New Year. There are pictures of this on our PowerPoint. The traditional family board game usually is played using a set of specially designed sticks and is considered appropriate for all ages and genders.
Men and boys traditionally fly rectangular kites called yon and also play chagi-chagi, a game in which a light object is wrapped in paper or cloth and then kicked like a football. Korean women and girls would have traditionally played the digi, a game of jumping on a seesaw. Here is a film of the amazing seesaw. Another game is played with 5 little gongi, which is a game like the English jacks or 5 stones. Top spinning penny is also a traditional game played by children.
Our final tune is another Korean piece called Thunder.
We hope you have enjoyed this assembly. Happy New Year. Before you leave, we have some flowers for the teachers and fortune cookies for every student as they leave the theater.
We need a moment or two so that those who are giving out those things can get to their positions, so do go ahead. Just before we leave, I think it would be appropriate for us just to once again say thank you to Mrs. Percy and to our colleagues from China and from South Korea for that fantastic assembly. So let's give them a final round of applause. That's all right. We're just sorting the fortune cookies out. If I can just take a moment just to say very briefly, please don't underestimate the importance to you of living in an environment and coming to a school with so many different cultures in it. I, for one, find it fascinating to be involved in a school where there are so many people from so many different parts of the world. It's a real strength of what this school does. Don't be ignorant. There's no excuse for being ignorant of other people's cultures. You live with people from all around the world, and those of you in boarding, you know exactly what that's like. And you know that you have to learn to understand the things that perhaps other students do slightly differently to you. That's a good thing. We've seen enough in the world, haven't we, in recent weeks and months to know what happens when people have a very narrow outlook and are only interested in people who are just like them. That's not a healthy way to live. So can I encourage you to just embrace this marvellous mix of cultures that we have here at Kingsley. This is just a small part of it, because I've got students in front of me and members of staff in front of me who have come from and have lived and worked in countries all around the world. Embrace those cultures. Learn from one another. Because it's in sharing our cultures that we make the school and we make the world a much, much better place. I'm hoping our fortune cookie distributors are ready. Do we think we're ready? Yes. And we're ready just to go as we leave normally, yes? Okay. Alright, what I suggest we do, those in the top balcony, if you'd like to head off, please, that's fine. Those of you down the bottom, just stay put for a moment.